Bam! I think that people need to understand, you know, when I sat down with you for the first time and you drew this thing and you said either you age, I love how you worded this, and I'm going to let you word it the correct way because I don't want to mess this up, but either you age because all of your hormones and your deficiencies have lowered, or because they've lowered, you age. Do you want to explain that theory on that? Because when you broke that down for me, it made me go,
So it's a line I've been using because it epitomizes of what I do. So I draw a little graph and I show new patients that, you know, aging could be a process of falling nutrient and hormone levels. On the other hand, falling nutrient and hormone levels could be causing aging and the diseases related to aging. It's kind of a chicken or egg question, which comes first. But I can tell you what's not a chicken or egg question. When I have somebody come in, I do laboratory analysis, a full panel workup, and you evaluate where they fall for their age, hormonally and nutritionally. You can see that the lower they fall in these categories, usually the sicker they are. And, you know, it goes in a stepwise progression from, you know, I just don't feel good to maybe levels up here. They have a chronic illness maybe here or an autoimmune disease. Then they have a disease that could kill them. Their levels are down here. And if they're sick with it or dying with it, they're lower yet. Now, the chicken or egg question comes into play here, which is causing which, but I can tell you without a doubt, when a patient moves from really low levels to higher levels, or even best to age appropriate levels, their disease does better, they feel better, their aging process does better, and overall their physiology and biochemistry improves. It's played out over and over and over in my practice over 30 years. That's what I've written my 16 books on. That's what gets me up every morning, gets me excited to go to work, because I still like seeing patients. I still like the detective work and still like the one-on-one aspect of treating my patients and working with them to help them improve their diet, help them, you know, make sure they know the importance of drinking water, make sure they understand it's really important to exercise. And, you know, the most important thing is they got to eat good. They got to keep sugar out of their diet. They got to keep refined foods out of their diet. And they got to eat healthy foods full of nutrients. We should be getting nutrients from our food, not eating food that's stealing nutrients from our body.
What's an example of eating food that steals nutrients from the body?
Any refined foods. So the refining food process removes nutrients. And the reason the big food companies do this refining process is it can sit on the shelf longer. For example, refined flour can sit on the shelf basically forever. All the nutrients have been removed from it. And, you know, when you eat bread or pasta or cakes or cookies made with refined flour and refined sugar and other refined ingredients, it causes your body to use its own nutrients to break it down. It has a hard time breaking it down. It has a hard time getting rid of it. It screws up our bacteria levels. It's not healthy food. We don't get anything from it. We were designed by our maker to eat food in order to gather nutrients from the food that we store for use when we need them. And unfortunately, our food supply, the nutrient levels have been going down over the last 40 to 50 years, and we become more deficient. And I've seen increased deficiencies since I've been practicing medicine over the last 3 decades.
Damn.